For blues, for Daggerfalls, you need to start in Glenumber, Daggerfall. For any yellows, what's aluminium, you need to go to Artium. For anyone what's not Artium, you need to go to Storm Daggerwatch for reds, which is Elderman Reunion. You can also start this in Somerset. You can never enough do it in any town. But these are the main to start your crafting dealers. So we'll go up to these boards, click on them. Right. And then it tells us to go up here and talk to these people, which we'll go and do now. If you want the jewellery one, you will need to go to Somerset, and I'll show you where to get that one from too. So there's lots of quests around. Trying to not talk to anyone apart from people on here. I've got to talk to this one. Yep.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified. I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started. Of course. What do you want to know? Anything with metal in it, and I don't mean horseshoes and calibers. The crafting writs are for weapons and heavy armor, so that's what I teach. Excellent! We can get started whenever you're ready. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
So this you've just done blacksmith, so I'm going to do woodwork now.
Sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. We'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, we'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow. Absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, that's right. You're the one with the unique finish to your pieces, aren't you? I can certify you right away if you'd like. Or I can run you through the basics if you need to refresh your memory. Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting rates. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you, prove you know your way around a forge, and I'll certify you. But you have to commit. I can only train one discipline at a time. I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. Yes, you have to prove you know your way around the blacksmithing station. Those are the rules. For now, bring me an armload of iron ore. Once you're back, you'll refine them into iron ingots. You know, I have seen you around the forge. The pieces you craft are more complex than iron daggers. That's enough proof for me. If you'd like, I can certify you as a blacksmith right now. Of course. I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately. There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time. Convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once. Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course, it was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with the clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute. Come to think of it, I've purchased some of your work. You have very distinctive stitching. I can continue purely as a formality, or I can certify you as a clothier right now. Up to you. Already already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting rigs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danelle Taleno? He can certify you in enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local Mages Guild.
Right, so that's clothing done. Just put some stuff. Where's my quest afterwards? Right, so we now need to go over to the Mages Guild. So just over here. So he can give us the other stuff we need. Is that, no, that's fighters. Mages, here it is. And now we need to find the right person.
We have much to discuss, you and I.
Are you the right person? This is the right person.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn?
I'd like to be interested in craft enchantment rates.
Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable? Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component constants. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph. Absolutely. For such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return. Ha! I admit to testing. Your aura hums with potential, and I wish to see if you knew it as well. Also, if you are humble enough to learn from a master such as I. Are you? Ah. I understand you are far too certain in your grasp of the concept. Well then, you are now certified to fulfill enchanting tasks. Best of luck avoiding mistranslation. The self-immolating glyphs are quite easy to misread. Your command of the cross is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing. A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. True artist balances palate with nutrition. I can share this noble profession, but I can only certify one craft at a time. Understood? Provisioning is a rewarding yet grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levitating, on occasion. First, you'll need a recipe and some ingredients. Then you shall roast a pig. I know who you are. I know every competitor. I merely wondered if you were humble enough to learn from a master. Well, are you? I had hoped to learn the secret you have trotted by. No matter. I'll certify you immediately. You may now fulfill provisioning needs. Try not to poison anyone. Your command of the cross is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing. Alchemists are masters of the elixir. They trap magic in a bottle for later use. But I can only certify you in one discipline at a time. If this is agreeable, we can begin your training. As with master chefs, every alchemist must assemble the right components before crafting a special concoction. Are you so capable? We shall see. I require you to locate a solvent and some reagents. Then you shall craft me a potion. Yes, every alchemical mixture requires a solvent, a pure liquid reagents such as herbs and flowers. Now go, find a solvent and some reagents. Once you have what you need, return to me. Good. Now go to an alchemy station. Use a solvent and 2 differing reagents to craft a potion. Blend the solvent's purity with the reagent's traits. Return to me when you've crafted a potion. Your potions have a slight fizz to them, but your skill with admixtures is unquestionable, far better than my former apprentice. You are now authorized to obtain and fulfill alchemy rites. May your elixirs remain potent and your reagents fresh. Mastery of 3 crafts.
Right, so that's all the crafting ones done. So we need to just go and travel over to Somerset, which I do now. So I'll show you how to certify and then I'm going to show you how to do the dailies. I'm going to try and do it as slow as possible, but not too slow so you don't get too bored. How to find the recipes you may need for your daily crafting. Because when you upgrade your provisioning, it upgrades your level, so it equals when you upgrade your level, it'll upgrade the food you will need. This is one of the best ways, what I know of, is doing your daily crafting, is to make gold when you're first starting out. So, sorry, a long stream. Should call them short load streams, really. Okay, right, now I've got to remember where the jewelry one is. I think it's down here. Is this? It should be this one. This person here. Oh, look there. Come on. Make your way. That's it. So this is the jewelry one. You can only do this one in Somerset, and you need to purchase the DLC to destroy jewelry and for anything. So yeah.
A certification will allow you to fulfill jewelry crafting rites. But first, you must demonstrate an understanding of the fundamentals. Create for me a simple ring. Yes, that task will be suitable to show me your craft. Let's get started, shall we? After all, good polish takes time. First, you must gather the required materials needed to create your ring. A true artisan starts from scratch, after all. Pewter dust, of course. It's an important component of jewelry crafting. You'll always want to have some on hand, should you wish to take up this most noble craft. Ah, so you've come prepared. Excellent. Take the dust to a jewelry crafting station. There, you can begin the delicate process of refining the dust into pewter ounces. After you've completed the task, return to me at once. Oh, impressive. Not many have such foresight. Take the pewter ounces to a jewelry crafting station and craft a ring. It should only require a few ounces to create.
Right, so we've got to go in here and craft the ring. So we'll go to the jewelry station, go to craft, find the ring, make sure you've got no treats on, because it doesn't work if you put any treats on. Craft wrong ring. and then you take it back to him.
Unlike other crafts, you will need no style materials for this task. Simply take your pewter ounces to a jewelry crafting station and create one. Craft your ring and bring it back to me. Well, do you have a ring to show me? Not yet. We have so far only spoken in terms of creation, but the act of deconstruction is also an essential skill of any artisan. Go to the jewelry crafting station and deconstruct your ring, or any other item of jewelry, should you prefer. Deconstruction allows you to recover some amount of materials from the piece of jewelry you select. It also exposes you to the methods and practices of your peers. Deconstruct an item built by another, and your skill will grow substantially. Simply put, it is the practice of taking a piece of equipment and breaking it down to its constituent parts. Doing so turns your art back not only into its base materials, but also into newfound knowledge.
With destroying stuff, if you want more materials back, go on to, I'll show you on jewelry, just here. So you need to have, so if you press on this one, that'll allow you to get more done. If you want the research time to be quicker, use this one and this one to improve items with plating. The less numbers it is it costs less to make when you're making jewelry, because it is quite expensive. The key eye is for if you want to see materials. So that's another recommendation of mine. The first one is what you actually need. So if you want, so you can make bigger and better potions, but you need to level it up first. Provisioning. This one is for the level of the recipe. This one is to add 5 minutes extra. This comes in very handy when you're a crafter, when you're adding extra time, so you can make that food a little bit longer, last a bit longer when eating it. You can add an extra 5 minutes to any drinks, which comes in handy. An extra serving, that equals you use less material. So instead of creating one item, you create two, and the more you go up, the more you'll get. So I went off that. And this one's for extra drinks, and the hiring is for when you get some stuff delivered to you every day, every 24 hours, and you can have this on every character. Woodwork, that is for the bigger and better stuff, so you'll get more stuff back. The key9 is the same again, where you can see the eye stuff. The hiring is where they send you wood and other materials every day, every 24 hours. That comes in very handy. The extraction, when you destroy stuff, especially when you're destroying stuff to level up quicker, this will help bring back some of your materials, what you're destroying. So I'd recommend putting that on. This is for research time, if you want to do research. That one increases the chance of items with Russian, so if you destroy a golden item, you're more chance of getting that back. Enchantments, so you can do higher enchantments. That is the colour enchantments you can do. Currently I can do green, the next one will be blue. Key eye is where you can see the enchantments. The hiring is where you get someone to come and hire stuff. I recommend using that. The extraction increases the chance of each extraction by 3%. I'd recommend having that too. You won't have a lot of skill points currently, but I find these quite good at the beginning. The clothing that's the number of levels, so you're quite low at the moment when you first started. This one is for when you keep an eye out or open again. This one is for the hiring every day. So that one increases the chance of when you're destroying items to come back. And oh, won't finish my clothing. So research time again, and that one increases your stuff again. Blacksmith. So the blacksmith is for the low level stuff will be 1, the higher stuff. So this is the key 9 again. This is the hiring. I try and have all these at the beginning, especially when you're destroying stuff, you're going to get stuff back. And the Templars, so they're quite similar. The potions are a little bit different. So the potions you can increase, and the higher potions you can do. Key 9, again, that is currently locked. The potion will last 10% longer at the first one, goes higher with each one. An extra potion, so you get an extra potion each time you do it, so it's just less you need to make and it costs you less. This one allows you to use 3 ingredients, which comes in very later on to make stronger potions, make much better potions, and it'll be a later game changer. And this one reduces the effect, so that's quite cool as well. Excellent. Right, let's go and destroy this. So you'll see, I probably should have shown you before I destroyed something. So we'll destroy something now. We'll destroy the stuff that I just made. Just gonna take this back, and then I'm gonna show you a bit about how to research.
Your bearing is that of an awakened artisan.
And stuff.
A piece of jewelry as I requested. Most certainly. I hereby ordain you officially certified in the art of jewelry crafting. You may begin fulfilling writs immediately. Here's a small reward to get you started in your journey. You are now free to accept jewelry crafting writs. Be advised that while the jewelry you create may be beautiful, you'll need to conduct further research if you wish to add the traits most adventurers seek.
Right, I'll deal with that in a minute. Claim, save, bit. Excellent. Right. Right, so I'm going to pick up all these daily lips. So, the one thing I do is we start at the beginning. So, I start with if I need to destroy anything. If you got any enchantments, that's a good way of getting the levels up. So I'm going to quickly make this one. Right, I ain't opened anything, so that's not good. Now I'm going to open stuff. So, this is a nice way of, it'll come up with unknown for a while. Because if you don't know it, I think that's stamina. That's stamina. Is that the right glyph? No. So I'm on the wrong one. So this one. So you have to keep using until you get used to it. Like, I open normally all mine up. Just so 1, I can level up. 2, I know what they all do then. If you're low number of it, like this one, keto, that is a trial one, the tri-stat one where you have magic, stamina and health. So I don't normally do it on another character, so I'm not gonna, just because I have very little of them and I really don't wanna waste gold. So you'll see different ones being open now. For when you're doing when you're destroying your own stuff, it doesn't level up as much. If you've done it with another crafter, that normally helps. So, right, so that's done. So when we come to jewellery, you'll come up with 3 little dots, and if you put a trait on, it won't work. So you don't need to do any research in the enchantment table, so that's cool. You will need to do some research. We've got 2 more hours, and then I can do 1 more. That's cool. So if you go to main menu, research, and then it's there. So each day I try and make sure I do what I normally do is normally put my stuff in the bank, and then I try and put some research on each day. Depends on when you're going to be on, so I'm going to put 24 hours. 21 hours. So to craft, you find the items it's asking. It normally has a dot on. If you're on the wrong clothing, it'll tell you. So right. So I don't think I've got this food. Craft one. I don't think I've got worm flour. Yes, I have. Excellent. I'll still show you where the where to buy these recipes. I normally go in my own guilds and get them. So you press R1 and L1 to switch sections, and you can do the same on when you're doing research. So you press R1 and L1. I'm gonna put this on. And just so you're aware, if you have out of traits, this guy sells them very cheap, 15 gold each if I remember rightly. Is it this guy? Yes, 15 gold each. So this guy sells all your basic traits for your needs, so you can buy as much gold as you want, as many as you want. Did I do the research on that one? No. No, I didn't. Excellent. Right, that's done. Poison. So we'll go over to the poison now. Alchemist. Oh, that one's been done. Not sure where it was, I think. And to handyman, you just go in here. and hand them in. So. And you should get some gold, which is quite nice, and you'll get some boxes. That's cool. Right, so I'll show you the stuff I just got. So you go to main menu, supplies, and then consumables. So just open all this, and you'll get some relative. Oh, cooking supply, nice. Got them, thank you. Enchantment. Wonderful. Right, so these. Where are they? Sorry. The enchantment and woodworks are very good. You can get all the materials you need. They're all on YouTube to find, or you could try and get by the photo, which if you would like to do, but they are all on YouTube, just so you know. So I'm gonna sell this stuff. You get some nice stuff to sell. I'm just going to try all this stuff. That's cool. You can destroy near enough anything really. So I'm just going to show you how to multi-destroy. You press X again, and you can press up, so you can multi-delete to get your levels up. This won't level me up a lot because it's made by me. You can see the numbers didn't drop down as much. Right, what weapons did I get some armor? Yes, I did. So, excellent. Right, so I'm going to quickly show you where to go for to buy the recipes. They're normally in every town you can normally do your crafting in, so you just need to find the what they're called. The chef is where you get all the recipes, what you need for. These recipes will come up on a daily basis. This will change each time you upgrade. So I'm going to just quickly buy all these. Just so I've got them. If you look in your guild banks, sometimes that comes across. Oh, is that all? Yep. That's all. And this will change every time. So if you click on, where is it? Provisioning. So if you upgrade this bit, whenever you upgrade that bit, the recipe, this man will have different recipes. It does get a little bit dearer. Sometimes you can find them cheaper in traders. Not always. Sometimes they charge more. Just so you know, don't forget to do your horse riding every day, and hopefully I'll remember that too. Yay! You do get some free horse riding lessons, so that's cool. And you're looking for someone. And the other one is the bartender, which will have the drinks. So, wow. But you can always try and find the recipes in your guild banks. There's normally a few about, so what other information can I give you? So on your settings, if you go to options and then game, this is something I normally do. So if you go on to so this prevention filter, if there's any swearing, if you have that on, you cannot see even if it's not meant to be swearing. It's just saying grape. Or if anything sounds swearing, that'll, when you first start, it'll be on. I always turn it off because I need to see what people are writing, even if it is something that doesn't say. Right, this is something else I do, is I change the colour of my guilds. So if you go to main menu, options, social, pick the guild, pick the colour you want. I always pick blue for my main guild. My other guilds, I pick different colours. Just whatever you like the look of, to be honest. Right. So combat, I always put this on because when you start it doesn't do, it normally puts on don't show. You see the bar at the front, that will turn off, and now I've turned always show. Now I've got my bars on what's my skills. I always put the auto bar always show, numbers and stuff. I always have the numbers on. I have the buffs on so you can see all the buffs. So let's turn all the buffs off. So if I kill something, you won't see the buffs or anything, or whatever buffs, your combat buffs are on, so I always have all that on. Your pet damage, your healing pets. I don't have any healing pets on this one, so they can be switched off. I turn all buffs always show. Right, I've turned the buffs off. You cannot see the little symbols on at the moment. That equals you can't see when your experience rolls run out, when your food's run out. So I always switch this on too. So put always show. I always put always show on. Nameplate. I always have my nameplate tuck on. You do not need this if you don't want to. I always show any titles I've got on. Show the guild tab. You don't have to. Self show always on. I always do. Members, friendly AOE. that should be interesting. I will show that should be number 2. So I always have my health bar on. I'm going to show it without my... Where's that health bar off? So this should come off in a sec. So I always have my health bar on too. Always center. You can put it in any way you want. Because that's the health bar of, is that the creatures? Yeah, other players, so you can see if their health needs rebooting. Fling, adder. Yes, so I've turned that on so that you see people have got health bars. Let me show you it off. I'm sure that I should switch off now. Yeah, I think it does it for only M&S, that one, if I remember rightly. But I always have everything on. I'll show. What else is there? So you can have your lion stuff on. Most people have this off, unless they're doing PvP groups. You can mess around with the camera, just if you want it, you know, a bit more to left, a bit more to right. If you don't like it, then, you know, you can easily cancel it. And so you can have for your display, you can display the perfected online game. You can have the character's name. I prefer the online game. That's just me personally. You choose whatever's good for you. So this is a quick chat. You can have this on or off. You don't have to have it on if you don't want to. If you want to get the quick chat up, because there is a quick chat. This one is if you don't want other people just randomly. So you only see a bubble if you're in a group or if it's your friends what are talking to you. I always have this off. I need to speak to multiple players, so. Right, so this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you have a lovely day, naomixsky, and thank you for watching. Sorry so long. Bye!